Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is the demo for Aquapark Tycoon. So this is a water park building and management sim. Yeah. So we've had Planet Coaster 2, which has had water park stuff in it for a while now. This is a game dedicated purely to that. So let's dive in and have a look. Okay, so hi and welcome to Aquapark Tycoon. Aquapark Tycoon is all about building and managing the water or spa and wellness amusement park of your dreams. Build pools, slides and saunas to attract guests and increase your park rating. You earn money through your park's entrance fee and food and souvenir shops. Keep an eye on your guests' thoughts, desires and preferences to keep your park rating up. Have fun. Okay. Let's pause for a second there. In this demo scenario, it's your job to build a new aquapark in a forest clearing. This is Summerland, where it's always nice, cosy and warm, and seasons don't have a strong impact on weather and temperature. So we've got to reach 250 guests and a 60% park rating by Monday, January the 1st, year 2. We are currently Monday, April the 1st, year 1. Sure. Alright, so this is what we've got so far then. We've got ourselves a little pool down here with a sort of fountainy mushroom thing, a little slide, an open water slide that kind of loops round. This is the tower. There is alright, looks like there's a tilt shift. Let's see if we can get rid of that. There we go. Let's get rid of the tilt shift, shall we? There we go. That's a bit better. We can see what we're doing now. Okay, yeah, so we've got I assume this is a slide tower. So 4 floors. We're only coming off of one of them at the moment, so that's fine. Oh, we can change the colours, can we? Nice. Let's have a purple flag. There we are. Makes no difference, but yeah, there we are. All right, so get started. Build a second pool. All right. Build. Sports pool or a fun pool? Right, let's make a fun pool, shall we? Right. To build a pool, click and drag a shape with the mouse. Combine different basic shapes to get more advanced pool shapes. Drag from outside the pool to create indentations or islands. Finally, add an entrance and objects to your pool to improve its attractiveness ratings. Okay. Pool depth matters. When designing pools, remember that some guests can't swim. Well, why are they coming to a water park then? No, I'm not going to be like that. Okay, let's start over here then. What's that? 10 by 10. Let's go for a 20 by 10 pool. Okay. We can decrease or increase the depth. We can rotate it, can we? I think that just kind of roughly changes the oh yeah, it changes the direction of the tiles, so you can have them at any angle at all. Let's go for... yeah, let's go for sort of diagonal like that. Right. Now we can add shapes. We can freeform shape. All right. We can't spline, unfortunately. We can add, subtract. We can come in from the side here. And that will give us a little section like that. All right. Let's do that. So we've got a little sort of opening platform there. I want to... oh, circular shapes. Let's have a look. Oh, all right. So... all right. Let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. Let's have a little nodule there. I'm alright with that. That's okay. Right, what have we got then? I can increase or decrease the depth. Doesn't look like we can have different sections at different depths. It looks like it's just the one depth all the way across. We can square it off or round it off. I think I prefer the rounded edges. Oh, no slope? What difference does that make? I don't know. Don't know. Okay, never mind. We won't... Oh, I wonder if we can... Hang on. No, that's just going to add more... Never mind. Never mind. Right, objects. What have we got? A kraken. Ooh. It's a big inflatable octopus. That would actually fit quite well there, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's stick that in there like that. What else? Probably want some stairs or at least a ladder going down into there, don't we? Let's put some stairs in. We'll put a set in there. And a set in there. Yeah, that works for me. There's a diving board. We could stick a diving board in. Is that going to give it enough room? Apparently not. Stop that. Come off. Go away. Right, what does that say? Area around the exit is blocked. They're really diving that far out, are they? Alright. How about... Can I just move this? No, apparently not. Alright, let's get rid of it then. What about one of these? Can we get one of these in? Let's try up here. There we go. We get one in there. We can get one of those in there. Oh, we've got decals. All right. Oh, we need a couple of these around, don't we? Some starfish. Yeah, let's chuck a couple of those in. Oh, an orca. Yeah, all right. That's all good. What have we got? Red. Oh, these are for lanes. We don't really want lanes, do we? No. A pool trampoline. All right. Air bubblers. All right. Can we stick a couple of air bubblers around the Kraken? There we go. I'm spending money. I've no idea how much I have. Enough. Probably have plenty. Monkey bars. Ooh. Go on, let's have some... Oh, no, that's going to tell us that's wrong as well. What's wrong with that one? Object isn't opened. The water is too shallow. All right, well, there we go. Why not just not let us place it rather than... Never mind. What about you? No, you've got a problem as well. What's wrong with you? Water is too shallow. Okay. Does it tell us that? I mean, it's got icons, but I have no idea what they actually mean, and it doesn't tell us anywhere. All right. Diving tower, I'm just going to assume that's too shallow for a diving tower. We've already got one of those in the other pool, haven't we? So let's have... Yeah, let's have a... flamingo. Okay, right, that should do. Open it. So we can set the temperature, we can set whether it's chlorine or strong chlorine. We'll leave it at chlorine for the moment. No entry, guests won't use the pool to swim and we'll leave it immediately when they fall into it. Why would... Oh, I guess that's for... well, not plunge pools, but for the slides to empty into and stuff like that. Okay, that's fine. Build a second slide. All right. All right. Can we come off of this? Yeah, build a new slide. Oh. Tube slide or open slide? Let's go with an open slide. To build a slide, first place its start onto a slide tower. Figured that out. Then build your desired slide piece by piece. Configure each slide piece individually. You can change its left, right, up, down direction, as well as its length and style, depending on the slide. Some slides allow special parts like a drop or funnel piece. Some of these can also be configured individually. To finish a slide, build an exit piece. Don't forget to do a test run to make sure your slide is safe. Alright. So let's start up here. So what can we do? We can... Alright. Let's start just coming out there. What have we got? That's a normal drop. We've got an exit, an S-curve. Okay, right, let's... No, let's not... Can I not now unselect that? How do I... Ah, I can't. As far as I can tell. Alright. We'll cancel that and start again. Alright, okay, that's a bit of an issue. Let's increase the size of that a little bit. And then we'll come up into a bit more of a flat. That's good. Yeah. No, I like that a bit longer. There we go. Then we can turn it around a little bit. Can we turn it around tighter? Oh, we can. That's very tight though, isn't it? What if we enlarge it a bit? That's not too bad. But we will have it going down again. I want to go straight from there and we'll bring it up. So we have an S-curve. So you come around there and then you do a little wiggle. And yeah, I can't really... Alright, we'll bring it around like that. And then I think... Yeah, I think we'll just then drop it down and give it an exit there. Okay. And then we will build a pool just in here. There we go. And we'll deepen it. And we will put in a ladder out there. And where are we? Yeah, so you... No entry. And we'll open that. And now the slide. Let's give it a test run. And I suppose we're going to need to unpause it, aren't we? So here comes the dummy. Makes it around that easily enough. A little wiggle there. And then a drop into the pool. All good. Okay. Open it. Can't imagine it's going to be very exciting. Okay. Your guests must be able to change into their swimsuit. Build 2 more changing rooms. Okay. Is that a changing room? That's a classic changing room. Alright. So build. objects. There we go. Let's build ourselves some more of these. I'll need to turn them around. There we go. One there and one there. Oh, no. I didn't mean to delete that. There we go. Let's add some wellness facilities. Open the research window and research the steam bath. Okay. Research that. Paused, no funding. Let's put some funding in. I mean, we don't really care about money at the moment, do we? We've still got quite a lot left. In the meantime, you should build some food stalls. Build a food stall. Sure. French fries or soda. Well, French fries is the only food we have. Where are we going to put this? I suppose we could put it around here, couldn't we? Yeah, let's just set it off the path there. Now build a soda stall. Sure, makes sense. And we'll stick that right next to it there. Okay, your guests will now produce some trash. Build some trash cans to keep your park clean. We've got a plastic one or an angular one. Let's go with the angular one. Looks a little bit more classy. So we'll stick one in there. One in there. One in there. And I guess one out there as well. Sure. Trash cans need to be emptied. Open the staff window and hire a janitor. Okay, lifeguard. We should probably get a lifeguard, I would have thought, but a sauna master, a technician, or a janitor. Yeah, let's hire a janitor. There we go. Janitor is enormous. Why is the janitor like a foot taller than pretty much everybody else? I mean, yeah, good on them. Anyway, finally build some restrooms. Build some restrooms. All right. Where are the restrooms? There we go. Wooden or simple? I mean, wooden, obviously. Let's stick... we don't want them right by the exit, do we? So let's have one there, and we'll get another one just out here, maybe. So the path's gonna. I want to continue the path along, so we'll turn that around. I should have gone the other way. And stick that in there. Alright, we've got a couple more toilets. Right, wait for the steam bath research to finish. Do whatever you feel like. Okay. I'll do whatever I feel like. How do we get paths? Seating areas. Decorations. Essentials. None of that seems to be... Oh, landscape. How about... Oh, hello. You can build different floors with the floor building tool. You can either paint or click and drag. The cliff tool lets you raise or lower cliffs from the terrain. The hill tool lets you raise or lower smooth hills from the terrain. Use the flatten tool, I suspect that's supposed to say, to easily create flat surfaces. Alright, well I don't need to worry too much about that. I do want... Let's have a look. What have we got? Dark tiles... Wood floor, tile floor, white mosaic, blue mosaic, grip tiles. Oh, we should probably put that around the edge of the pool, shouldn't we? But not to worry. Let's go for a wood floor. And we'll go from there to there. There we are. And we will give it some sienna tiles around the edge there. In fact, we can carry that all the way along. Now, how do we get... I'm not going to bother. I was going to say, how do we get half a tile? But let's not bother too much about that. Let's fill this all in as a kind of plaza area, shall we? There we go. Is this the stone floor? Yes, it is. All right. Let's carry the path along this way here. And honestly, we just want to... Oh, thanks. Thanks very much. We just want to fill all of this in, don't we? We just want to come up around the edge of the pool as much as possible. And arguably, we could do the plunge pool here as well, couldn't we? So let's just do that. There we go. We're going to need to come out to at least here to cover the slides. We'll come back this way and... Yeah, don't really know how to do the like quarter tiles or the half tiles that they've put in here, but we'll not worry too much about it. Let's just come all the way down there like that. Oh, and that. Yeah, why not? Let's now get some more bits and pieces. Don't want shops. Just want objects. There we go. So, oh, seating area. Let's get a couple of simple wooden. Must be placed on a wall. We can attach that to bins. All right. Well, let's not do that. Wooden furniture, plastic furniture. Must be placed on a wall. Must be placed on a wall. All right. Let's just have some standard ones, shall we? Let's have some round ones. There we go. So we'll stick one there, and one there. And let's have one parasol there and one parasol. Oops, not there. There. There we go. Okay, build a steam bath. Sure. Steam bath. To build a sauna, click and drag a shape with the mouse. You can combine various shapes together to get more advanced saunas. Drag from outside to create indentations. Saunas need benches to sit and at least one stove to work. Once your sauna is finished, you can plan infusions with special aromas to satisfy your guests' needs. Alright then, let's build ourselves a sauna. Let's build it out this way, shall we? Not enough money. I may have spent too much money. Alright. Alright. Let's bring the price up a little bit. We'll decrease the price for children back down to 7. Oh, hello. Your park has just reached a luxury level of 1. Hurrah. Guests rate the luxury of your park based on their surroundings. More luxurious parks attract more guests with bigger wallets. Build objects with high luxury to increase guests' luxury impression and thus your park's rating. Use the view function to check how luxurious your park is. Sure. Yeah, we probably want to increase our money. Ooh, can we get a loan? We've already got a loan. We could increase it up to 15 grand. Yeah, let's not bother just at the moment. Let's see if we can increase our income a little bit. Let's push that up to 450. What's that? 160. All right, let's push that up to 250. There we go. Let's see if that will increase our earnings a little bit. Yeah. All right. Well, what are we going to need? We are... I've completely forgotten what we were on before. I think we're earning money. Oh, no, we're losing money. Now we're earning money again. Are we going to keep earning? I mean, we're earning money very slowly, no matter what happens, aren't we? Right, how small can we make the sauna? I mean, that's pretty much all the money we have. And that's, what, 10 by 4 meters. I mean, 10 meters is pretty big, isn't it? All right, let's try 8 by 4. There we go. That's 960. I don't want the door on that side. In fact, I like the door there if I can. There we go. All right. I mean, yeah. Can we get a bench on there? There we go. There's a bench on there. Oh, and we can go around the corner. All right, that's good. I like that. Yeah. We don't have a lot of money left. Are we going to be able to afford whatever we need here? What do we need here? I don't know what we need here. Having never been in a sauna, I don't really know. We can't afford. That's 350. All right, let's spin on until we've got 350. We'll leave that there for now. So we need the stove in there. We need some art and decorations and bits and pieces. Let's see if we can spin on a little bit and get some money in. Okay, I've played on not very long, but I've realised that we might have been spending some of our money on research. So I've paused our funding there, and our money is now beginning to climb again, which is nice. But what I'm going to do, I think... yeah, I'm going to just increase our loan to 15 grand. It's a demo. What does it matter? You know. And then we can probably come over here and... oh yeah, we want to edit, so we need... where is it? Yes, the stove there. So we'll stick that there. That should be fine. What else do we want? LED strips? I mean, we could do LED strips, couldn't we? Wall art, thermometer. Yeah, we'll want a thermometer. They'll need to know how warm they are. So we'll stick one just above there. That's fine. Crystals, wall panels, wall art, mosaic pillars. Sure, let's stick a couple of those in. There we are. Okay, and finish. Right, now inside walls. Let's change things around, shall we? What have we got currently? I mean, that's just a mix of all sorts of things by the looks of it. Oh no, that is all the same thing. Okay. Sure. Outside walls, we've only got the one choice. Let's go for those on the floor. Yeah, why not? Okay, aromas. We can have bergamot, blood orange, grapefruit, lemon, lime, or orange. I genuinely don't know. Let's go with bergamot, shall we? I'm going to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what bergamot smells like. But the steam bath is now open for people to use should they wish to. I am going to put in those tiles there, and we will also get some sienna tiles to create a little sort of courtyard and line around it like that. In fact, we can probably do that, can't we? There we are. That looks a bit better. People seem to be enjoying that. That's all right. In fact, yeah, let's close it and edit it because we've got more money now, haven't we? Should we have a... I've gone the wrong way again. A cold plunge pool just outside there like that. We will get some wall art in. So one of those on either side, I think. There we go. And a whirlpool. Oh, yeah, we can put this outside here. Let's put it there. I mean, we can get some crystals, but yeah, let's not. Crystal wall panels? Oh, let's... Yeah, go on. Let's have a crystal wall panel on the front there like that. We'll finish the sauna there and reopen it like so. And we will extend our area there like that. And you know what? Let's get... I suppose we'd get a couple of loungers, couldn't we? Oops, that was the wrong button. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons again. Yeah, let's have a lounger just there, shall we? Ooh, and a planter with a palm tree. Guests are thirsty, are they? Well, let's have another soda stall just up here, shall we? Why not? And we'll make that 250 as well. I think that's what we set the other one to. We've got some seating there. That should be fine. Right, we need 250 guests. We've got 106 so far. We need more. We need a 54% park rating. Or we have a 54%. We need 60. Alright. How are we going to get more guests in the park then? Tell you what. Let's have a couple of vending machines. And because they're vending machines, they're going to be more expensive than the actual soda fountain. And we'll have snacks there. And that's going to be, yeah, 350, I guess. I can't remember what I've set our French fry stall to. 450. Yeah, alright, that makes sense. That works. Where are we? Let's extend our little tiled area underneath here. Like that. And we can stick in a few more seats around here, can't we? Ooh, a fancy picnic table. Yeah, let's have a fancy picnic table. There we go. Ooh, pyramid parasols. Yeah, let's have one of those. Tell you what, let's just pop that in there. That'll do. That'll do. What else do we have that's fancy? A couple lounge sofa. Let's have... Yeah, let's over here, I think... We should have a little sort of secluded area for people to come and just sort of chill out a little bit. There we go. We will give them... Ooh. Ooh. No. No, 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 no. Decoration. Oh, hello. Yeah, alright. Yeah. Let's have... Double square arch or a single square arch? Single square arch, no. Double square arch, and we'll put that there. And we'll do the same there. And we'll do the same there. Then pattern room dividers. Oh yeah, they're quite nice, aren't they? Let's bring these out. Like so. And then, now where are we going to put this? Oh, hang on. Guests think our park entrance fee is cheap. Well, good for them. Let's pause for a second, because the woohooing is getting distracting. Alright, let's just bring that all the way across. Okay, that's that done. Let's... I think this is right. This should give us an equal spacing between each of them, he says. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Okay, let's get some more stuff in here then. Let's... Ooh, planters. Fountains. I mean, that might be a bit big for one of these, but... aloe vera planter. Yeah, let's get one of those. In the corner by the door there, for each of them. We do want... the wall parasol. I quite like that. I do quite like that. How are we going to... If we put that on the wall there, is that going to actually cover the... I mean, it really isn't, is it? No, let's put those on anyway. They look quite nice, so we'll stick those on here, like so. What else can we have in here? Oh, lights. Let's have some lights maybe, shall we? A little sphere lamp. Yeah, why not? Nature. Just lots of little flowers. Prestige. Ooh, golden flower. Golden fountain, that's all we've got. Alright, so back to decorations then, I think. Or seating area. Yeah, let's get a braided chair in each of them. Or maybe a couple. We'll have one in that back corner there. And one next to it there. There we go. That's all right, isn't it? That looks quite nice. And then we will give it stone floor right up to it, I suppose, like so. And then what do we want? Blue mosaic? Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, and then let's have some, yeah, planters all the way along the front like that, to afford a little bit of privacy. Alright, that's quite nice. I like that. How are we going to attract more? I mean, a golden fountain really is kind of the mother lode, isn't it? £2,500. Let's stick that right by the entrance there. Not enough joy sparks. I beg your pardon? It costs 2,500 joy sparks. How do I know how many joy sparks I have? Oh, I've got 24. Ooh. We're also getting a bit grotty there as well, aren't we? Let's get ourselves another member of staff. There we go. Get another janitor on there. We don't actually have a lifeguard or anything, do we? But, I mean, no one appears to be drowning, so that's probably okay. Right? My park rating is still only 54%. Why? Whoa, you're unhappy. Why are you unhappy? Firstly, you won't pay as much for cheap soda. Alright, okay, so soda is too expensive, is it? Alright. Let's drop it down to $2 then. And we'll do the same over here. Because presumably, they'll all be complaining. It's so luxurious around here. Yeah, they're all complaining about the soda prices, so probably want to drop those. Drop them down to $2 on there. You seem happy. You're also purple. Is that... I don't... Are you cold? What's wrong with you? No, you, come here. Doesn't mind nudity. Well, good for them. You're unhappy as well. Why are you unhappy? Thirsty. Oh well, never mind. I think we'll leave it there for this episode. I think this could be a fun little game. I think this has potential to be a good little pastime. I mean, it's got obviously the Planco, Planet Zoo kind of build. The pools seem to be a similar way that the ones in Planet Coaster work. Not that I've played Planet Coaster 2, my computer will not cope with it. But yeah, I think it's a good little game. I think it's got some potential. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think? Would you play this? What do you think of the art style? Please do give us a like and a subscribe. It really does help the channel out. And please join us next time. Till then, I've been John. This has been Aquapark Tycoon. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.